welcome back to my channel. First I want to let you know I'm watching House MD, so that's what you hear. I'm kind of sitting on my floor right now, and yes, my Christmas cards are still up. They make me happy. Anyway, I wanted to talk about dentures and trying to survive it in the middle of a pandemic. Since this whole corona hot mess thing is going on, we're stuck at home. And a lot of us are not getting the care we need for our dentures because everything is mainly shut down. I'm in my immediate denture still. So I have pain ridiculously right here. But you know what's crazy? Once I redid my soft reline, that's when my pain started. So it's either my reline is getting too high or it's maybe higher. I don't know. But if you have a warranty, do not mess with your dentures unless you know the risks. Knowing the risks is important because if you touch your dentures and you have a warranty, sorry, I'm going to mute it because it's driving me nuts. But you need to understand that if you have a warranty, you cannot absolutely in any way touch your dentures. If you do, because you know some people do, if you break them, your warranty is void. Because there's a clause in there that if anybody touches it without their permission, their knowledge, their approval, then you're screwed. So what you want to do is make sure you don't get caught. If you have a little sore going on, getting a nail file and just trimming it in a spot ain't going to break your dentures. I would not go horseshoeing your dentures. Don't do that. Please don't. It's not a good idea. I mean, if you think about it, if you horseshoe your dentures and you're taking out the palate, it's going to fall right out without any implants. So don't do that. I had one person tell me yesterday, she's like, I saw your video on horseshoeing. She's like, I don't have implants, and I horseshoed my own dentures. And she was like, and I broke them. She's like, she didn't have a seal, clearly, the palate's gone. And they kept falling down. She was like, they were way worse than what I ended up with. And I was like, well, I mean, it's going to happen. You don't have any implants in. I mean, there might be a couple people I know that can get away with it. I mean, even they have problems. If they just use denture fit, then they're fine. Not everybody. That's only rare cases that can do it themselves and their dentures have no problem. Just like with the bottoms. No suction whatsoever. That's what makes it difficult. The no suction. So the no suction on the bottom, your teeth just float up there, down there, and people always keep saying they have to constantly re-adhesive and keep doing the adhesive. But don't horseshoe your dentures, dude. Unless you have implants, and have at it, bro. But don't be horseshoeing your dentures because you're tired of the palate, you're tired of gagging, you're tired of all this. If you want a horseshoe, do it properly. Get your implants done. You could do mini implants. Talk to your dentist. There are many things that can be done if you're gagging. See, mine doesn't sit that far back in my throat. So, I mean, I think people, I don't know, maybe their jaw, where their teeth were just way further back than mine. Which, I mean, mine's pretty far back there. But my palate is not that far back. I don't even feel the end of my palate. I only feel like the middle part, which is annoying. But I don't even feel my palate. But I know a lot of people gag and a lot of people have problems. Talk to your dentist. And I know it's hard because you want to eat. And I'm fully aware of that. I have esophageal problems. I can't always eat when I want to. With my dentures, I get bad days where I'm like, well, this is going to suck. But the one thing I've learned is don't take out your dentures and just be like, I quit. Because then you're never going to get used to them. Your face is going to get bone loss. It's going to be sunken in. You're going to quicken up the process super fast. Keep your dentures in your mouth. Take them out at nighttime. Whatever your option is, but don't just take them out and not do them. They are a pain in the ass. They are. But don't be just giving up on dentures. We are strong mentally. And yeah, days suck sometimes. They do, but don't give up. You can't. because we always wanted a good smile. We knew not having teeth, these are fake teeth. You're going to have shitty days. I mean, it's a hard substance, object sitting on your gums. It ain't going to be fun all the time. I mean, how many times I drink and then it comes back because it hits my palate and I end up choking? Happens every day, actually, that. But sometimes it's like 2 times a day instead of 7 or 10. I choke a lot, I'm not even going to lie. My kids know better now not to ask me if I'm okay. I'm like, why do you ask somebody that's choking if they're okay? You think they're going to answer you in the middle of choking? I tell people that all the time. Stop asking. But do not mess with your dentures unless you don't have a warranty and it's very minor. No joke. Don't horseshoe your dentures unless you got implants, because I've seen way too many people regret it. And I've seen way too many people have to pay more money now to get new dentures and get a palate. And I do know that my friend that went to, what the hell is that denture place called? I call it a denture mill. But I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments. But that main denture place, they went there first. And they kept gagging on their palate. Then, she messed with it, kept trying to fix it, see what she can do. Gave up, went to a normal dentist. Never had a problem. She loved her second pair of immediates. Loved it. And she actually paid less. She actually told me she spent $18,000 on insurance for her dentures and her denture. And going to a dentist, she paid half than that. I was shocked. But the denture, surgery place or whatever, doesn't really accept insurance. That's where they get their money. And they keep telling people to get Comfolites. They tell everybody. Almost 80% of people I know that have been there have told me they have Comfolites. I'm like, wow, they must be really expensive. They must get like a commission to get people to get that, because it's the same denture everybody has. Like, there's like a few people that have, the normal one, or, a little bit higher, but really the Comfolites, you can't even do a reline it on that. Yeah, the back, if you read the back of the Reline It Soft Liner, they do not cover Comfolites. It will not stick to it or work. So make sure if you get that, you are very aware that you cannot do your own soft reline. It will not work on it. I actually think Denture Fit doesn't work on it either. I remember one of my other friends telling me that she was pissed. She bought a bunch of Denture Fit, like a 3-pack or whatever it was. And the guy even told her, it doesn't work on Comfolites. It doesn't work on those. It works on normal dentures. Comfolites are made completely different. So, where the hell is that place called? It's going to drive me nuts. Somebody please in the comments tell me what the name of the place is. It's driving me nuts. Every day I forget it. I don't know why. Yeah, I can't remember. But I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. The common most denture place everybody goes to. Holy crap, that's going to annoy me. Please, somebody write in the comments. I can look it up when I get off, but I'll still forget. So put it in the comments so I can always look to see what it was called. Don't mess with your dentures. If it's stupid stuff, like you have a little sore spot, then just take a simple nail file. That's not going to break it. Don't get a Dremel unless you know what you're doing. And there are dentists, like if you don't have insurance on your dentures, there are dentists that even I know in my area that, a guy had a Dremel and he was like, can you just show me? Or my friends watched the dentist do it and they learned how to. It's a certain way you have to hold it, that it doesn't, break, because it's almost kind of like plexiglass. It is not plexiglass, but it's kind of the same thing. Or like glass, once you touch a spot, you can cause a hairline fracture and crack. It's like frozen, like snow, ice, it's the same concept. You can step down on it and it'll start to crack up. So please don't mess with your dentures. Please, please, please. Unless you're doing like a quick soft, oh, I got a sore spot, this sucks. And apparently in an epidemic apocalypse of virus of hell, you can't get to your dentist, which sucks because I was supposed to be fitted for my permanent already. But unfortunately, the girl at the office is super slow and was supposed to put in the paperwork a couple months ago, and she still hasn't. So I'll be calling them tomorrow again because they're really pissing me off. Actually, Monday when they're open. But hopefully they'll get their shit together. As of right now, hopefully, it's really been forever for them to get the papers in. It's not that hard. I told her 3 times, the new chick. Just put it in. Simple. But anyway, you can use a nail file. Be very careful when you do it, especially in this, what's going on now. Be super, super careful. It is extremely important to be careful. So if you do want to do of a horseshoeing, you could do mini implants, regular implants. Talk to your dentist if you are gagging, if you are having, you just hate the freaking palate and you just cannot absolutely live with it. If you're only a month, between like 2 months or less into getting dentures, the annoyance of the palate will go away. Trust me, I hated the damn thing for the first month. But you can't just give up on dentures just because they annoy you right now. And if you hear other people's stories, you worry that it's going to happen to you. Not everyone's the same. Not every story is going to be a bad denture story. Mine's not a bad denture story. I mean, I'm not a fan of dentures. I'm not like, ooh, let's get rid of healthy teething and, get dentures. No. But you know what? I don't have to worry about cavities up top. The bottom ones are mine, though. Well, this is going to be a partial. I just had to heal my broken jaw, which that was pretty bad. Like, I totally broke this whole jaw from a tooth being stuck in there because of my autoimmune. It was bad. But think before you do something, because we all react when we're angry. We all react when we're scared, sad. You're just done and you just want to do it. Think before you do it, because in that moment you might want to do it and do it yourself, but then something bad can happen and you'll regret it. So when it comes to something simple of fixing like a sore spot, like up top or whatever, then yeah, just use a nail file and take your time and it'll come right off. It'll just, and then don't do too much though. You don't want to take off the suction of your palate, but just do a little bit and then feel it. If the pain's gone, you're golden, which I got to do that tonight because that's killing me. And like right in here too. It's driving me nuts. But don't make quick decisions without thinking of it first. But yeah, small stuff, have at it. But I've just seen so many posts lately and so many people talking to me about how they regret trying to horseshoe their dentures without implants, just thinking it's going to stay up there. I'm like, what? If you can't even get your bottom dentures to stay and they're floating up top, what makes you think something that's coming in a straight down is going to stay up there? That was what the palate was for, to hold the suction. That's the point of it. I'm like, oh, so many people. So I wanted to make that post and tell people, if you're going to do it, talk to your dentist. Have them tell you the options. I know it's expensive. But you know what? Maybe for now you could just suck up the palate denture thing. And, save money and get 3 mini implants. One here, one here, and one here. And just snap them on. It's way easier and probably cheaper. If you really absolutely want to get rid of your palate. But everybody has their own choices. I just like to give people a heads up because I've heard way too many people tell me their horror stories about horseshoeing their own dentures. Don't do it. Like, I felt bad for the last person, definitely. I really did. But now she has to go without dentures, and it sucks. And now she's getting depressed. And especially what with going through right now, it's just too much to deal with. But I hope you guys are all staying sane. I'm not, but I hope you are. I'm homeschooling my 2 boys that are 14, well, soon to be 14, and 9. And, people always say, oh, teachers should have more money. My kids listen to the teachers better. Once they're home, they think it's party time. Yeah, my kids, if I get on their case, they do their work. Not a problem. But they think it's way more relaxed. They don't get detention here. What am I going to do? Kick them out of school? I am their teacher, their principal, and their mom. They have it way easier at home than they do at school, which makes it hard. But, yeah, I'm stressed. Being at home all the time sucks. I can't go to my autoimmune appointments. I can't go to my dentist appointments. I can't do any of that. So I'm hoping this ends soon. Oh, by the way, I live in New York. We are the worst state right now for coronavirus, which sucks. Not in my area, but I used to be from Long Island, born and raised, and Long Island and New York City are pretty bad. So I just pray for the world. It's crazy what happened. And it just shows how unclean people are and how quick it traveled. Like, how many people don't wash their hands, touch things, wipe their face, do all that. Ugh. I actually did a video, if you look down below, I did a video on how germs work and how it looks and actually how soap makes the germs fly away. I actually did a science project. Got to check it out. It's pretty cool. But I'm going to make this quicker because I've taken forever so far. I hope you all have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go finish watching House MD and go chill out and get my kids' homework ready for tomorrow. God bless all. Stay safe. Love you all.